I'm not sure if anyone saw it yesterday, but I was dressed as a full-blown Kermit.
Yeah, you got bored.
That was a little bit of nightmare fuel. It was so. It's for those who know, it's really warm in the venue, so having that on was just terrifying. But we have the next best thing. Whoa! Hi, I'm Kermit the Frog, everyone. Welcome to Genesis. Hi, Lon.
What's up, bro?
Hi.
I'm surprised you could do that voice very well. That's very scary.
Kermit knows where you live. Well, we'll bring Kermit out. We'll have Kermit sit down since there is some curiosity for Kermit.
Whenever someone wins the game, you put on Kermit voice and say huge W.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome.
Absolutely. Someone wins. Oh my God, it's a huge W. Big dubs in chat.
Yo, they wrote up for Kermit.
Let's go. We got Kermit in the center. Go put the little squid here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Kermit commentary.
There we go.
There's Kermit.
Perfect.
Love it. And then we got the play low ink sign right
Play
now.
low. Yeah, don't forget this. Is there one happening this month, I believe? Next weekend?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. Y'all better sign up.
Sign up to
yeah,
play
y'all
low
better
ink.
sign up.
All right, it's not going to stop. Just put it low enough where you can't see it. Yeah, sign up for low ink. Play low ink. If you're low level, pushing mid level, I think it's like Div 5 and below, or even if you're just group of casuals, play low ink. Have some fun with it. It's a great tournament. It's one of the first tournaments I ever played in and got my start off for competitive, and that's what majority of players do. It's kind of like the tournament of tournaments to play if you want to just get good and also just prove yourself and get banned, which in low ink terms, getting banned is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
rare occasions a bad thing, but
yeah,
good things usually, and guys, don't be like me. I have never played it on low ink before.
What?
Yeah.
You never played the low ink? You're just like that?
Yeah.
Wow, built different.
No. It's just because like I was just like I was getting into the scene, and I was like I just got into it. I just never played it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know this existed until later on.
Fair enough.
But don't do that. Play in a tournament.
Yeah, don't do what Len did. Play low and get the experience.
Exactly.
Like Poppin likes to say, if your goal is to only ever play low ink, that's a bad thing. Look to play other tournaments like Swimmer Sync, Proving Grounds, SAC.
Now Neon Whale, actually.
Neon Whale, that's right.
Yeah, new weekly.
That's right. I know Proving Grounds went to a monthly. You have Squid Junction, Little Squid League, from the ink up as well. Those low-level tournaments.
Yeah, really
I'm so mad when I used to play, when I used to be low-level, right? The good old days. I played in From the Ink Up, and 2 months in. Are they monthly From the Ink Up?
I'm not sure. Actually,
I just remembered there was back to back. I placed second in From the Ink Up with some great friends of mine. We did pickups for both times. And then the following month, I got banned from those tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, you got second twice. You're cooking.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like,
and I think I had a really good. I think I had a really good low ink run, which is what happened. I think I played got really high in alpha racket, and they were like, "Hey, as much as we'd love to have you play, like you can't. Like you will literally destroy these little kids." I'm like, I'm sorry. Come on. I win.
That happens, though. I feel you. But I think we're getting ready to start the match. And the first match, I believe, is Makomar on Clan Blitz here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a best of 5 that we have continuing forward. And pretty much the rest of the event, all will be a best of 5. Unless we do go to any best of 7. No, yeah, best of 5 all the way through until Grands later today. So, yeah, like you mentioned, Clan Blitz on Makomar, very fun map. A classic, honestly. Always hold your stacks. Make sure you have great control. Watch for sloshers and blasters. I'd love to poke around on this map with the ledges. It can be very dangerous situations. I'd love to see maybe we see any Kraken cheese potentially, but on Makomar, with how quick you just come back, I feel like it's not necessary.
It feels like more of less of like a go back stall, get Kraken, more like I just got to keep on fighting to keep up the advantage, and that's why I love Makomar Clan Blitz and other Makomar modes except for Rainmaker for obvious reasons.
Yeah, we don't talk about Rainmaker and Makomar. That stays a solo queue map mode combination.
Yeah, that's one of the map modes of all time. So.
Yeah, I mean some of the maps. Okay, I'm not gonna throw digs at the map pool creators, but listen, some of these maps that we've played this weekend have been quite interesting.
Quite interesting indeed. I will say. Sometimes I look at the paper when you're sitting down playing your sets and you just look at the maps like, are you raising an eyebrow? Like what?
You think they get a double take, right?
Yeah,
it's just like I'm playing on this.
Yeah. Actually, me and my team with Mickey Moore with Airto, we had to double check some of the map pools. Like, oh, that's definitely there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what? Now we're getting to the first round.
Here we go. Clam, let's make them art. This is it. First round of day 2, silver pools. Here we go. I love seeing a Dread Ringer.
The Dread Ringer. Yo.
Oh, and there's the leader. Scope leader, by the way. That is maximum range on their end. Wow. And both of these teams already taking their unique routes to rush to mid, take over their stacks, and make sure they can push forward off of that. Leader already having a great eye on the sky, taking players out, forcing them back. Splata Nui really in a tricky situation here, being backed up with most of the space being taken by Signed and Sealed.
Of course. Right now, it seems like the shooters are just in the position to make sure to get specials, not poke out that often. One going down, which is the machine going down. I believe they had coolers, so they'll be up really quickly. They either not making sure they don't take any space whatsoever. They're making sure they don't move at all. Oh, here comes a reslider. No, not much getting out of it. 2 down from Splata Nui over here. They're trying to get much from their plat over here and see what to do with this.
Absolutely. Taking control of this right stack. Booyah Bomb online, but strikes in retaliation here. They both come. This Booyah Bomb might get shredded and go down. They will. Will the Booyah Bomb take any players out? No, it won't. It is now a 4v2 on the field. Signed and Sealed has to try to lift, but no, down goes the shot. It is just a leader holding space under the basket.
It is a 1v3. Now a 3v3. All the teams responded. Let's see how they take. What will do with their advantage here? It seems like they're trying to get as much clams and wait for specials and not take as much fights as possible. One going down from Splata Nui right here. I believe the shot is down. And Green Team is right now just taking the proper positions to hold their advantage and try to get as much clams as possible. Down goes the Dread Ringer, and 2 are on right. They're so close to making a power clam, and they think they'll get a score right now, and there it goes.
Basket first scored for Signed and Sealed. Wave goes down as well to stall out some players. Slowly but surely, E-Leader will score two clams. Booyah Bomb will come out by Soap, throwing it down to try to take out one player. They will. What a great Booyah Bomb throw. Here comes Nintendo trying to rush and get a pick on the leader, but it'll be unsuccessful. They will barely escape. Maybe? No. Down goes the machine. Player swapped around there. Zuka comes out, but a bomb takes him to finish it.
The bomb. It's always the bomb. You got to be careful with the, sometimes you just got to go away from the bomb before you start special, but that's okay. They'll come back from this because right now, Signed and Sealed is still in a decent lead right now. Third goes to Cooler. The Zukas are coming out. One goes down. The shot goes down from Signed and Sealed right now, but looks like, well, Splata Nui get the advantage back. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Players trying to hold on both sides. Strike coming out. Splata Nui making sure they have some great map control. 11 clams to their name. They really close to a power on 2 players. There is one. No, that's right. That's a pity clam they're grabbing, allowing them to get ready for a push. If they're grabbing that, they think they have an opportunity to score and score big. And with that kind of clam and power they have and just aggression right now, they do. Unfortunately, players going to get caught out. Are they going to be able to go in, though? Booyah Bomb's being popped in retaliation by Signed and Sealed. Players just trading off left and right. Splata Nui still waiting for their opportunity to go in, and this might be the chance with a player advantage.
And what a play from that Dread Ringer, making sure they distract Signed and Sealed to make sure they push them back. Even if there wasn't really a pick from the Reef Slider, they managed to somehow make them back off and take out the other shot from a 2v1. But right now, Team Pink looks like Splata Nui, they're just like, they have most of the clams. When it gets 2 down, they miss one unfortunately, but they still get a chance. 3 of them from, and a wipeout.
Oh, that's the last thing you want if you're Signed and Sealed. A complete wipeout. Unfortunately, though, they couldn't score the power clam. They got picked off. Zuka might take out Andy, but Andy's alive. They didn't know they were alive, but they booyah'd and unfortunately go down anyway. And that's a reverse wipeout for Signed and Sealed to just completely take free map control in mid. But with bombs coming out by Splata Nui, you're going to see some space being taken in retaliation and just hold strong. Power clam will be picked up for Signed and Sealed. They also, with a huge clam economy, are looking to move this forward. What a weird Booyah Bomb spot, unfortunately. They didn't go as high as they were hoping for. That Booyah Bomb will take space on really no players that were there. Now hold on, Machine holding the right. They're going to form a power clam, and they're going to go ahead and try to score. But the wall! No!
That's an unfortunate miss. Wait, hold up.
Wait,
oh my God, they got the lead. There's still 2 down from Signed and Sealed. They're still keep going. They keep making this push down. Oh, they're down by 3. It looks like they have to take back mid. But looks like from Splata Nui, they're not taking mid themselves at the current moment. Will they actually be able to push this back and get the lead once again? The point deficit from 53 to 38 right now is kind of high. But let's see if Splata Nui will actually make this comeback with the pity they have and.
Absolutely, and you look at the clam economy too. 10, 11, 13 clams to their name. 14, they're stacking this up. They are ready for a great push with 30 seconds left on the clock. Unfortunately, 2 players will go down. Signed and Sealed right now is doing a great job at holding mid control. They're making sure they take up as much space as they can without going too far forward. With a power clam on hand for Splata Nui, 20 seconds left to go. They're going to have to try to make a play soon, as Signed and Sealed has just complete mid control right now.
everyone, all the nerves are high right now as Splata Nui and Sign and Seal are trying to see what to do at this current situation. What will Splata Nui do when they have a power clam? Will Sign and Seal make sure to counter them during this current second? All the specials are going off. You see Azuka, one more shot, I believe, and 2 down from Sign and Sealed. Will they make a good push from this? I believe so. The Dreadringer's pushing up in the base. They score one in. Gonna get another one. I think this might be 2 down from Splata Nui. Oh. Do you think they have enough time? And now it's a wipeout.
Nah, not with that wipeout. Unfortunately, the Dreadringer chose to chase that leader, and with only one power clam getting scored, the other players fell due to the pressure pushed by Sign and Sealed, making them the winners of game number 1.
What a play! What a game! That was an intense match between the two. You know, I'm surprised there weren't as much. Well, actually, I mean, I'm not actually surprised as a leader. It's kind of hard to fight when like there's a giant laser just pointing at you. But regardless, you know, there's really amazing plays from Sign and Sealed over there. I see the Dreadringer making some huge like distraction plays so the shot can go in and just finish them off. That was really excellent from the Dreadringer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's all about taking space, taking the angles, and really knowing your weapon, because when you're able to really apply that kind of pressure, you're able to put a lot of damage out there, and you're able to just really make it hard for the opponent to get in. And that's exactly what the Dreadringer did, and that's exactly what the other players were able to accomplish. I mean, as well, just that push they had was incredible. Oh, exactly. At first, you thought it was down and over, the machine throwing it at the wall.
And then they just bounced right back. That's the thing about Splatoon. Like, once you realize, oh, you made a mistake, whatever, just GG's go next. Just keep on pushing, you know. Don't let one mistake be the end all be all. That's the most important part. Once, especially when you keep climbing the top. It's like you'll certainly make a lot of well, not a lot more, but you make mistakes to where it's like, oh, I should have done that. But if you don't let it get to your head, mentality is everything, and that's pretty sure what made Sign and Sealed win the game over there.
Absolutely.
Because Splata Nui definitely had a good push at the beginning, but they came back. Sign and Sealed came back with a strong push and a strong lead. But I believe the next game right now is Umami Splat
Zones Umami. All right, so this is another interesting map combo for both these teams, really. I feel like the leader can have some great poking damage if they're able to get set up in mid on that center. Of course, defensive-wise, if they can hold that lower pillow or go up towards dome. I know there is that wall there, but listen, they have a great small peak angle. I should know. I've gotten picked off so many times by leaders from that kind of positioning. So it's really a great map for both sides. I'd love to see if they change anything about their comp, but both of their comps that we saw previously should be pretty good for this map.
100%. And to be honest, I feel like I'm the only one who really enjoys this map mode. I love Umami. I love this map.
I like the design of it. Zones is a hit or miss because the two zones are so massive.
Stringer.
But with the Range Blaster
Stringer,
comes out.
Range Blaster. Oh, these
double T-Tech.
Double T-Tech. Oh wow, these are the comps. I would never think to see. I would see double V shot, but double T-Tech is something I want to see since Splatoon 2.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know strikes are good, but I mean that we're really hoping to rely on the power of both of those to really go in off of that space. You know, it's one thing to use the strikes to make the space, but you have to be able to go in off of them to make sure you capitalize on it. And right now, it looks like Splata Nui is doing a great job of holding his own just barely, but Sign and Sealed using those strikes and taking advantage of the space being created. Just a lot of fights going down. Chumps will come out as well to have some space out. Strikes follow suit again. Strike user will go out. Splata Nui holding the zone pretty well right now.
100%. Sign and Seal right now, they're retaliating in a very large fashion. Right, like the Range Blaster taking fights properly with their other teammates to get the support right now. And the Tri-Stringer, as much as they're doing a lot to push them back, they can only do so much as a backline. And that's right now the reason why Sign and Sealed has the zone right now. And they got the lead. They got the lead. Like holding positions here is very key to making sure they get a swift knockout. Unfortunately, the Range Blaster goes down with trade to the other shot. 2 down from Splata Nui.
Yeah, but with 3 players up, and I love the pick to pencil, by the way, on Signed and Sealed. That holds so much more aggression and pain output, and they get cooler so quickly. I mean, players are constantly going down on Splata Nui, and a bit of a stagger. Signed and Sealed doing a great job at holding, and here come more strikes on both sides to hold them back. Just players still going down. Sign and Sealed needs to just cap the zone once more. I don't think they know it's not capped fully yet because the points aren't counting down.
Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Although they have cooler, I'm pretty sure the Range could just stay in this position, poke him out, and just get some proper support with either the... Ooh, there they go. With the Tri-Stringer explosive bows finishing off the Range Blaster. Believe it or not, Blaster loses to Stringer.
With that kind of range and that kind of ability to just really put a damper on its speed, I'm not surprised because Blaster can only paint so well for itself. Splata Nui doing a great job of getting a recap here, applying a massive penalty onto Sign and Seal, but Sign and Seal is not backing down from this at all. I mean, look at that movement, going through with the strikes.
Very close to getting pissed.
So close.
So close to getting the wipeout, but looks like this shot is alone. I think they might get support now, but before they were dancing. Good mobility from one of the shots there, and unfortunately they went down to Azuka. And they're still backing up from their base. There's 2 down from Sign and Sealed, actually. Will they actually make a comeback? 2v2 right now. Strikes are coming out from Splata Nui right now. I think they're trying to just focus on one zone at a time, so that way they don't have to pressure of going their separate ways. So just get one zone at a time and make sure to get the advantage off of that. But let's see what happens from here.
Absolutely. Strikes are coming in to follow up with this T-Tech's aggression. Trying to find a pick. They're looking for players, making sure they play all angles correctly here. Strikes coming out to try to hold the other zone. Will this be capped? Yes, it will. It's Splata Nui is going to try to take some control, and they have to try to be a little bit more aggressive with it. Not go down in this blast here. Stay alive. Strikes come out. Unfortunately, the Stringer will go down to poking from the blast. They're doing a great job. That lead, that hold that Splata Nui was able to put on field goes down.
What a play.
Oh, my goodness. With a blaster direct to finish that one off.
The been warned for hard to see blasters. Anyway, but yes, this is a very, very good hold from Sign and Seal. They're just not letting them get through. And even if they try their best, they'll just get the zone right back after. It seems like Sign and Seal right now. Oh, that direct. What a play. They are making sure they do not leave. They're just telling them to back off. And they're doing exactly that. They're holding their specials, making sure, waiting for them to approach. And then they might go to take the aggression here, but unfortunately, the shot goes down.
Shot goes down, only 13 more points to go for Sign and Seal. Picks coming up on the side. It's a great double, triple down. 3 players, just the T-Tech. Nintendo, you got to get out of there.
No, what a play from Sign and Seal. That is actually the game right there. 3 of them went down, and so did Nintendo right after. They are just cooking them right now. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they do not get that zone. This is why I love Umami Zone.
Yeah.
I just love it.
It's a great hold. I mean, just the strategic plays there. I mean, it's so hard to come back in on the defensive side, especially looking that we saw for Splata Nui. And with Sign and Sealed's comp, I mean, they had so much great forward aggression. They used their specials accordingly. They were able to really be synergized. I mean, like we saw with their little victory claps and handholds, I mean, that's well-deserved. These players know how each other work and function, and they're playing really well around that. So I give major props to them on that second game win.
Yes, and I think now, it's early in the morning, in California, Pacific Standard Time. So, maybe the first game was more like I need to get accustomed to me being awake. But now it seemed like game 2, Sign and Seal they knew what they wanted. They were hungry for the big W,
Yeah.
So 100%. I can't wait to see game 3 on Rainmaker Museum out. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to try my best.
D'Alfonsino, I think?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Excuse me. So, obviously with Sign and Seal, they're really pushing their advantage very hard. But I still believe Splata Nui can definitely make a good comeback. Reverse sweeps are definitely possible. They're definitely not rare in Splatoon 3 in this current state of the game. So, we'll like to see what they'll do to make sure they push and try to get that reverse sweep back.
Absolutely. I mean, that's something we love to see on tournaments in general, is any kind of reverse sweep. And we saw from the 2 previous games that Splata Nui has the opportunity. They have the aggression that they can push forward with. I mean, the first game was a great push overall with their Clams games. Splat Zones was a little bit of a tricky situation. Maybe they're not just comfortable or used to playing on that map mode combination too frequently. But I'm confident that on Rainmaker Museum, all it takes is one good push. You know what I mean? And especially on a map like Museum, where pop doesn't matter too much. So you could spend time really building up your cooler and taking space if you need to. And, I mean, once you're able to get at least 3 players down, just kind of force the other one out. And, I mean, you're looking at a great first checkpoint and then some.
Of course. This is definitely, like, the longest, one of the longest maps in the game, in terms of how huge it is. There's so much, this map is a playground for a bunch of weapons, leader, pencil, maybe even range blast. You might see it again. We'll see what happens. This Tri-Stringer is back, actually, never mind. And Tetra Dualies coming out from Sign and Sealed. This is a very push-heavy comp from Sign and Sealed, and Splata Nui is still focusing on the Tri-Stringer.
Yeah, you gotta love it. I mean, here's Allen back as well with the leader as well. Both teams trying to poke out for the pop. There's Grodd on the Tetris making some waves on the bottom left, forcing 3 members, if not all the members of Splata Nui stuck on their own plat. Stringer will go down. Dooley's looking for another. They will fall off here, looking to see if they can kind of trick out the T-Tech here. Reslider come in. They get 1. They're looking for 2. They will get 2.
What a play.
And this is the first checkpoint clear.
Side is sealed right now. They're not pulling any punches at all. Although they're down by 2, although they're down by a few before, right now, they're just making sure that they just, once again, do not give them any space, which is probably more important. The Zuka's out, and so are Chumps. 1 goes down from Splata Nui. The shot is, like, all over. 2 down from Splata Nui. 3 down from Splata Nui. Holy, what a play. The Zuka is making sure they do not get out at all. And, late quad, but they're still pushing this aggression.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully Splata Nui was able to avoid any kind of snowball, but the aggression that they have on Signed and Sealed, making it really hard for Splata Nui to get off of their own spawn. I mean, these angles they're trying to take are pretty great, but it's hard when the players know where they are. I mean, the Signed and Sealed is just running through these players. 2 down. We're looking at probably 3 down very soon. Yes, it is.
No.
And this is going to be a free checkpoint.
Oh, my God.
Out.
Oh, my
this
God.
Is
what a
play.
Oh.
Wait, no. They get it.
They can get pop here. It's very possible. They're still down by 2. If they get a pop here, they can definitely rush the Rainmaker here. If possible. 1 down from Splata Nui. Another 1 down from Signed and Sealed, but the Tetris had the back off. Very smart.
Wow, I mean, a clutch save by Nintendo there, holding that Rainmaker down to 3 points remaining. 4 Signed and Sealed. Players now being rushed out by their specials. They're finally taking slow control of their plat. Rainmaker will reset, and it will go with Signed and Sealed for a pop, as Splata Nui is not just looking to get off of their plat. As fortunately, though, the Tetris will get 1 player on their way back in.
The Tetris, man, every single time I see them, you just know that they're going to cause, like, crazy mayhem right now, and they're making sure, and they're giving Splata Nui a run for their money as they just keep up going head first into them and getting picks or even trades after that. Like, here they go. Here's a Reslider to get any value, and they got the kill. They might get 2 here from the shot. They're down by 2 from the Tetris. What a play!
Absolutely, the aggression by Signed and Sealed is just unmatched. Splata Nui just feel like they're in a tricky situation. They can't find any way back in, and that's because of Signed and Sealed just pure forward momentum. They're really able to hold things together here, using the Rainmaker as well for extra space to be held. Touches are coolered up, gonna go in and try to find a player. Well, unfortunately, they will get picked off by Davis there, and it's going to be a 3v3 on the map. 1 player in their top corner holding strong. Will they get off? No, they're still in there. They're holding. Finally,
one of them goes down. The Tetris trying to go into the Reslider, down by 2. They grab the Rainmaker, just still to keep going, no matter what. They are not afraid. They're so comfortable with the 3, the huge point deficit that's like completely making sure they're comfortable to just keep going in and not worrying about dying right now. They don't even have Splata Nui doesn't even have check yet.
They don't, and that Rainmaker constantly is in their spawn, but this is the first time that Splata Nui finally has some decent mid-hold. Although here come the Tetris and a flank from the left side. Will this player stay alive from these Tetris? Will they juke them out? Yes, they will. Great movement, great play. They are going to try to fight for this pop. Cooler will be thrown on the bottom left for players to grab. Being coolered up helps. Pop goes down. They're grabbing the Rainmaker and trying to stay alive from that leader. Leader has great hold there, great control. They're painting around, make sure no players are striking or flanking around, as not that we see as well. All players are front for Signed and Sealed, and this is what they need. But the Rainmaker goes down to the Tetris.
Dude, this Tetris is actually, like, they're just playing to their weapon strengths, like just going right in front of them. You know, W keys, ER, and it's working. See, like, even if they're not getting the picks themselves, they are making sure they're the distraction to make sure someone else gets the picks. And right now, the Sharking. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh. The Zuka. Now you can't make that up. You can't make that up. You're just waiting.
Typical Zuka activities.
Oh,
you know,
my gosh.
you just stand in one place and you just explode instantly. Not your fault. That's just how the special works.
It's literally just, yeah, that's Zuka for you. Just being able to get those picks. 2 down on the side of Signed and Sealed. 1 coming off of respawn. That will be the Tetris jumping in. And, of course, the dodge rolls being able to escape. Map control still in favor of Signed and Sealed. Splata Nui with only 10 seconds left to go. The leader with a nasty snipe. things are just not looking good for Splata Nui. They have to make a play now if they want a chance to bring this back.
One down from Splata Nui right now. They have to make a proper push right now. It's a now or never situation. 2 down for Splata Nui, and unfortunately, they cannot come back from that huge point deficit. Splata Nui, unfortunately, going down with this game and the set as well. Sight and Sealed taking it 3-0 with just immaculate gameplay.
Yes, I mean, they are locked and loaded today. They had one mission, and that is to win. And they shined bright with that today. 3-0 for their first set of the day. Those players are excited for that. Splata Nui, they gave it their best effort. They did well. They gave it their all, but unfortunately, it was just not enough, at least for this match. So Science Field will be one up for these round robin.